Hi, my name is Ryan and welcome to Lot Insight, giving you insight on all things property. In today's video, we're going to be looking at building costs versus land costs and what really gives your property value. So let's get started. Building costs include all labour and resources that are combined to build one's home. This consists of a multitude of costs including materials such as concrete and bricks, and human labour such as builders and electricians. These costs are largely dependent on market conditions such as demand from other individuals and construction companies looking to build new houses, as well as supply side factors such as transport fees for overseas resources and total availability of certain resources. An analysis of housing costs by CommSec 2021 Home Size Report depicts the total construction cost per square metre in Australia. As evident, the availability of land in less population dense areas results in overall more expensive construction costs due to additional area. Additionally, these building costs rise each year while the value they provide to your home slowly depreciates once built. Australian tax law also says a building has a life of 40 years, after which it theoretically needs to be replaced. Just let that thing sink in for a moment. Land costs are associated with the purchase and fees of the initial piece of land in addition to clearing the land to make it ready for construction. Furthermore, social and location factors also play a large role in adding value to land. These include the type and size of neighbourhood and its families/communities, the standing of living in the area, the distance to relevant facilities, and positioning in relation to school catchment areas and transport. Land represents the most valuable aspect of property as it appreciates in value as populations grow and the area it resides experiences infrastructure developments and increased demand for housing. A 2021 UDIA report illustrates the median cost of land in various Australian cities. As you can see, the land costs are increasingly more expensive than construction costs in areas where there is high demand for living. Furthermore, when we compare the costs associated with buying already constructed buildings versus building new houses, we see that building costs are much cheaper in comparison. This is despite construction resulting in more modern and renewed living conditions in comparison to the older materials used in existing houses. And this is because existing buildings, one, are likely located in popular and highly demanded areas, and two, people are unwilling to wait for housing to be built when they demand living spaces now. So, what types of land should you be looking for? Look for land that is in a good location, suitable for development, and free of natural disaster issues. On another note, for maximal long-term growth, you should avoid buying apartments as eventually the building will age and sell below market value to a developer who can profit by knocking it down and building again. Subsequently, in this case, you won't end up owning much land as your payout is dictated by dividing the size of the land by the number of apartments. To conclude this video, I want to provide you with some key facts to remember. 1. Land appreciates whilst buildings depreciate. 2. Wealth primarily comes from land. The main purpose of a building is to gather rent and for living. And 3. Building costs are currently rising due to inflation and supply chain issues with materials and labour markets. That was Hoffy's take. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.